And welcome back to Kerbal Space Program, the hardest career series. Today's episode going to be taking a voyage at the newest version of our Alpha class SS, and it's the Alpha B class ship submersible, otherwise known as a submarine. So we'll head into the aircraft hangar to have a quick look at it, because it is slightly different. Well, actually it's radically different compared to the previous one that we tested in the previous episode. So we'll head into the aircraft hangar and take a very quick look at it. Okay, so this is the Alpha B class ship submersible. It's the second version of the Alpha class, somewhat larger. We've got extended amount of trim tanks. We've got the same aft and forward ballast tank. That's the very large ballast tank. So we've got 2.5 meters across. We've got 6 pumps, inlets and outlets on each side. So that's 12 altogether. That should speed up how quickly we can submerge and surface. We've got the control planes again. They will provide lift in the water. And the vertical turn planes. We need 2 of those in the water, because obviously if we just have one, like an aircraft, we would just roll over in the water. Okay, so we've got a working propulsor. It's a marine propulsor. That works very well. So engineers came up with a solution to the issue of pushing a very large object in water, which is also, as I've already explained, 10 times more dense than air. So I'm calling it, we've got in the way of science we'll be collecting. We've got the mystery goo, or Mr. Magoo as I like to call it. We've got the material study bay. We've got the barometer and the thermometer again. We've got the oceanography, so submersible oceanography and bathymetry sensor package. We've got the full 4 packages, science packages from the sounding rockets. They're very handy. And that's it. We've also got a crew report, obviously. We always get that. As we'd actually get any science value of it, I have no idea. Hoping we will. So we've got the 3 airlocks as well, or docking ports, just in case things go wrong. We need to mount a rescue. Okay, once again we've got enough supplies for up to 10 crew. Maximum crew's 9. Oh, of course it is, it's 9 now. Yeah, we've cut down. So that's even more. So 116 days of food, water and oxygen, and 3 days worth of electricity. We have got 2 fuel cells which feed on oxygen as well as liquid fuel. We've got enough for about 10 hours or so, if we calculate it correctly at least. Okay, oh, and also once again we've got the periscope on the extendable boom. And this time it's on a servo. We're going to see if we can rotate it right. It's not set up with an action group, because we haven't got a sequencer yet. So I'm going to try and do that manually. Okay, well, the main thing is to see if we can get cruising underwater at a decent speed this time. Okay, so we've got one of these at the water launch facility near the island. There's that nice sort of shallow shelf in case something does really seriously go wrong. So we'll head over there right now and begin today's voyage. Okay, so once again at the water launch facility, put a light on. Got the fuel cells on. Yeah, they won't start recharge the battery until the battery get down to about 90%, I think it is, or something. Something like that. Okay, got the balance. So we've got 11% versus 9%, so 2% more in the aft tank, the aft ballast tank. Okay, we'll need to trim as well on the way down. So we shall submerge first Down to a few meters. Okay, let's begin. Let's fill the ballast. It's going to take quite a while. Hopefully not too long. That's about 3,200 in units of water. We'll trim on the way down so we stay level. You see the bounce starting to go down a little bit. So we'll trim out a couple of percent extra. Okay, so what we'll do, we'll go down a few meters. We'll check the propulsor out, make sure we actually got some power from it. Then we'll try and turn out into deeper water. Okay, so we are submerged. We're cruising at about just over, well, just about 17 meters a second. Need to constantly trim though. That's the only issue. Although, realistically speaking, all submarines have to trim anyway, so it's not so unusual. Okay, I'm going to put SAS back on. Bring my nose up a little bit. So I've got a red line about 330 meters. This is about 400 meters, but we won't risk going down that low. So I've got about 250 meters. Then we'll check for some signs. We are heading northwards, so we're actually heading towards the landmass. So we need to turn about 90 degrees. So we're bearing east. So might as well do that now. Okay, so we've been cruising for about 40 minutes or so. That's close to 18 meters a second. So we're quite a distance away. 262 meters in depth. It's not too deep. It's not close to crush depth anyway. Yeah, so a fair distance away. It's an hour and 16 minutes though. And for a lot of that time though, we've not been going at cruise speed anyway. So that's not too bad. Okay, overall it's actually not too badly balanced. Of course it does change depending on the depth. Okay, let's check some signs. Leah is on board with us, so she's the scientist. So I might get a boost in how much science we get from these parts. Hopefully. What do we get? Please don't say it. Oh, 2.4. The goo escapes into the water. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay, engineering experiments. You perform a series of tests on an experimental rocket core. I don't think that's going to work underwater, is it? No. We've got more we can bring with us next time. 1.4 science from that. You perform a series of experiments on gravitation effects and atmospheric data. What, in the water? Oh, never mind. I'll take it. Another 1.4. Yes, it's very careful. We've got about 1.4, I believe, from these when it's attached to aircraft as well. So you perform a series of experiments on the local weather patterns. And the last one, nothing. Structural and biological compounds. Can't see why that wouldn't work underwater. Okay, let's check the barometer. Nothing. Okay. What's on temperature? I would have thought that barometer would have been different because it's different pressure. So it's quite shallow when we took it from the mini was it a mini sub we took? No, it wasn't a mini sub, it was the first version of this very submarine, wasn't it? So got the water is cooled on the surrounding air. 1.9. 0.9 loss if you transmit it, so we won't do that. Okay, now bathymetry scan. Let's collect it. Oh, that's miles better. Yeah, because obviously it's a specialised part for water experiments, I suppose. So signs of remains of what appears to be an enormous underwater animal are found in scans of Kerbin's deep ocean waters. Is that a kraken down there? So got 3.8 for that. That's nice. Nothing else. I think set the materials bare. Let's have a look. Oh, 6. You submerge the materials bare into the water and it comes back up with a decent haul of cold codfish. Oh, codfish. Nice. It's got 6 signs for that. Quite a loss if you transmitted it though. 1.2 versus 6.0, so we're not going to do that. Okay, that's not too bad. Can I close that door? You can reset it because we've got a scientist on board, but we can't actually close it. Okay. Not too bad. Well, I've got that open still. Okay, let's head up to the surface. See if we can get some of these other experiments to actually work. Maybe on the surface they might actually work. We are quite a distance away, so hopefully it's a new biome. Okay, so back on the surface, we have one or two of these experiments which actually didn't give us anything. That did. Review data, yeah. Okay, just a second. What do we have here? 1.4. Of course, because I stored all of it. Let's find it. That's 0. Let's reset that. No, still nothing. Try this. Yeah, that's 1.4. Okay, let's try this one again. No. I think we've got everything we've got, but I think that we can actually get out of those. Don't think I'm going to get anything else. Okay. That's about it, I think. Not going to get anything else. Parameter. Nope, still nothing on that. Okay. Fairly successful mission though. Got a fair bit of science. And a nice sort of test as well of the buoyancy system in a larger sub. And that last we got it to cruise as well, about 18 metres a second. It would have gone a lot faster, but it'd have chewed away out of electric charge. So we've got 1 hour 36 minutes. And we have 1174 out of 1650. So we used 1, 2, 3, about 400 units of liquid fuel. That's not too bad. So we've got quite a few hours worth of endurance on this sub. Okay, let's go ahead and recover. Then we'll head back to the space center to see exactly how much science we've got all together. Okay, so the crew fully recovered, and so is the submarine and the science. We've got 17 altogether. 2.46, 3.8, 1.9, nothing, 1.4, 1.4, and nothing, and nothing. So we've got three packages that gives absolutely 0. But I wasn't expecting anything all that much. I was only expecting 17. The bathymetry, Mr. Agoo, I was expecting something from those. Material study, I wasn't expecting anything from that, so that was quite a surprise. That was the biggest haul of them all, 6.0. Gives us 54.2. Yep, fully recovered. No experience though. Yeah. Okay. Oh, some ribbons. Oh, we know what these are. Well, 50 more science points. That's for Leia. 250 tons. Yeah, of course, she hasn't been in a submarine before. And 500 tons. Bill gets 2. One for 250 tons. And that's for 500. And one for Rayson. 250 tons. Or more. That's strange. Why didn't he not get the next one? Because he was in charge of it. That is very strange. Yeah. Okay. Strange. Bit of a glitch there. Okay, so that's the first, what I would call the first real science expedition on the submarine. So that's the Alpha Class B, or Alpha B Class. That's basically Block 2, or Block B. The second version. Very good, actually, not too bad. At one stage, we're up to 25 knots underwater. A little bit precarious on the balance, though. Okay, so that's in this episode. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to click like. It's appreciated. Also, if you do enjoy the content on the channel, click the subscribe button and sharing the content as well does help the channel grow and is very much appreciated. If you wish to leave a comment or ask a question, you're more than welcome to do so. But please remember, I do have a moderator team who'll go through the comments and the questions before they're passed to me. So if you are waiting for an answer, I apologise if I haven't got to you. But sometimes I do run out of time. I've only got so much amount of time to go through the comments. I do try to do that a couple of times a week. but sometimes I don't have the time. Alright, don't forget we have Discord, Facebook and Twitter. You'll find links to all 3 of those platforms on the banner front page of the channel. You'll also find a donate button next to those 3 links as well. If you should wish to show your appreciation in monetary fashion, every penny is greatly appreciated and goes straight back into the channel for this series, other series now and in the future. Alright, once again, thank you for watching. Hope to see you next time. In the meantime, as always, take care. Bye bye.